5 innovative healthcare startups are getting a major boost right here in the Charlotte area through a first of its kind program. It's called G Beta Charlotte Health. It's a partnership between the city of Charlotte, Generator, and Advocate Health. You know, the Pearl in Midtown, the Innovation District. What an amazing area. All right, so one of those startups is reimagining an experience that millions of new parents, of course, go through every day. And Erin Devine Martin is the CEO and founder of Pump for Joy. I love the name, Erin. Thanks for joining us here this morning.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. So tell us, let's talk about your company first. Pump for Joy. We're talking about parents. I can only imagine what it's about, but go ahead and tell us. How did you come up with Pump for Joy?
Yeah, I mean, I can give you the backstory. So whenever I had my daughter back in 2021, she didn't latch, so I couldn't feed from the breast, and so that meant that me and my breast pump were basically attached at the hip for 8 months straight. And I realized that when I went back to work and, wanted to travel and really wanted to not sacrifice my career, but also not sacrifice feeding my daughter breast milk, it was really, really hard to actually clean my pump parts properly when I was away from home. And so I ended up lugging a huge bag of pump parts, and then, you do everything from putting them in the refrigerator at work to trying to wipe them down. And I realized that there's got to be a better way to have a sustainable but convenient option so that moms don't have to worry about cleaning their pump parts when they're not at home. So that was the original reason for Pump for Joy.
Okay, the impetus there. And so you now after making Pump for Joy, what is it, just one part?
Yes, so we are creating the world's first single-use but 0% plastic breast milk collection kit. So what that means is like the standard polypropylene plastic part that you're used to seeing for a breast flange is actually in a molded fiber material. So it's completely compostable and it's disposable. So you use it one time, you throw it out. You get on with your life. You don't have to worry about cleaning it when you're not at home.
Okay, we're taking a look at a picture right now. And that definitely saves time and energy.
Yes.
And so you also received a $10,000 check from 53 Ideas.
I did, yeah. That was actually my very first pitch event.
Okay, wow.
At that point in time, it's called 53 Ideas because at that point it was truly just an idea. And that was the time that I took home the first prize in that pitch competition with a $10,000 check. That got us to our initial prototype. That got us validation that we were onto something. And that was really the main thing that drove us forward before we initially then got a grant from the state of North Carolina through NC IDEA, and then was able to participate in programs like G Beta through Generator.
That is amazing. So now you're based at the Pearl alongside Charlotte's new medical school and major healthcare institutions. That access has got to shape your business.
Oh my gosh, it's been so wonderful to just have access to the folks through Generator and through the Pearl and Advocate Health. I have never explored really the hospital channel. Originally, this was going to be a direct-to-consumer product that I was going to sell. It was going to be a subscription model directly to moms. And this has opened my world to the insurance channel, to the hospital channel, to a clinical perspective that I've never been able to access before. So it gives the business a lot more validation and insight from that standpoint.
That is amazing. And so, this endeavor of yours didn't start too long ago. Are you surprised about the growth you've seen and the need for a product like this?
Yeah, it's so funny because every time I go and I do a pitch or I show up at an event or I have a booth, there's inevitably going to be a subset of people who come up to me and they're like, "Where were you when I was breastfeeding?" And it's very validating to hear that the need is there and it's acute enough, even though it might not seem like cleaning pump parts is an acute need. It is for a lot of working, active moms, and so it resonates with them, and that really drives me forward and makes me glad to be able to solve a problem that they need to solve.
For sure, and for being a friend of many moms and young moms at the time who, God bless them, they traveled without their babies, but they were still nursing, and they would have to take a break and get the whole kit and caboodle, literally, and and deal with all of the equipment. So a need that was overdue. Talk to us about G Beta. What do you know about G Beta? How'd you get involved?
Yeah, so G Beta, it's a great program. It's the first of its kind here in Charlotte. I mean, the fact that it's almost like the perfect combination for a company like Pump for Joy. We're early stage enough where we are gearing up for a fundraise, right? It's helping us learn how to do that, how to approach investors, how to really refine our pitch, how to talk about our business. And it's right in Charlotte, based in the Pearl. So it's this perfect amalgamation of all the amazing things happening in the city of Charlotte right now, from both the startup side and the health innovation side. And it's been great. I heard about it just from being plugged in with the startup world here in Charlotte, and there's a lot of excitement about G Beta because it really is the first of its kind and the first step in fostering health innovation here in the city.
All right, where do you hope Pump for Joy will be in 2 years, 3 years?
Hopefully in market. Very well on our way in market. We want to grow this, right? This is the very early stages of something that we see as a very big opportunity. We are working on our single-use molded fiber flange, but we also have some other products in the works that are similarly single-use but completely compostable, so that moms don't have to sacrifice convenience or sustainability for the planet. So hopefully a suite of products available through the Pump for Joy brand within a couple of years here.
All right, but for now, where can people, like your guests and other people would be interested in coming up to you, where can they find Pump for Joy products?
Yeah, I would say, so we're not live yet. We are still in R&D.
Okay.
And that's what G Beta is being so helpful with us in partnering with us through this process. But we anticipate a launch in the next year. If you want to stay tuned, of course, please go to our website, pumpforjoy.com. We have a wait list on there where you can sign up and you'll be notified of all of the happenings going on in our world. You'll be the first to know when products are available, as soon as we get through FDA processes, once we're on the shelves. If you're interested in following our journey, I would urge you to join our wait list and follow us on social too.
Yeah, we have a few, maybe, I don't know, a couple of moms to be here, so I'm sure they would be in the market for something like this.
Yes.
In the meantime, Erin, tonight is the big night. How have you been preparing? You're down to 5.
Yes. I mean, we have been working on our pitches, so it's a showcase. I have an amazing cohort of other G Beta folks alongside me doing amazing, incredible things in the health space. Truly, it's humbling to be a part of a group working on such amazing innovations. So all of us are going to be pitching tonight. It's going to have a lot of excitement, a lot of people from the community, startup community, health community, all in one place, and it'll be a good time learning about all the things going on here in Charlotte.
And I know it is open to the public as well as to the media. It's a free event. You can support these innovators that are going to be in the healthcare space. And what did they say? The invention is mother of all. Or wait, necessity is the mother of all invention. There we go.
In my case, that's definitely true.
That was true, right? Okay, and so now your baby is no longer a baby.
Correct.
All right, very good. We are going to put that information to register, because you do need to register to attend tonight, and that is at the Pearl. At the Innovation District.
Yes,
okay.
Yes. Tonight at 5 o'clock at the Pearl. Really, really cool space. But yeah, just check it out. Even if you're not even interested in health innovation and you want to just see all the amazing stuff happening, the Pearl is a really cool space to come check it out and have some good times and learn what's going on in the startup world.
Yeah, it is so cool. I remember before they even broke ground on so many of the properties there, that the vision for the Innovation District was already in the works before they put shovel to the ground. So check out the space, check out tonight's G Beta Charlotte Health and 5 innovative healthcare startups. They're going to be doing some really great things. So best of luck to you, and congratulations making it this far.
Thank
so
you
good.
so much.
Really good. We'll also have that link here on our website. on WCNC Charlotte, as well as your app, which you're on right now.